Hi Bank of Bhutan, hi Bhutan National Bank. This is Yoenten and this is my business pitch on dog person. Before I go in the details of pet person, this is a problem that we face every day as a pet owner and me as a veterinarian. There are no specialized services for our pets for their grooming, for their breeding, nutrition, and training needs. And as the services are limited and as the number of pet keeps growing every year, this overburdens the veterinary hospitals. As a result, pet owners often face dissatisfaction and delays. As you can imagine, there is a long wait and the service is slow. Long wait and stressed pets coupled with presence of many other pets which are in the hospital mainly for illnesses means that you are putting your pet at risk of acquiring deadly pathogens from the hospital. This is fairly common and especially in developing country like Bhutan, the rates of such infections are high. In addition, not having adequate services for your pet often lead to pet owners abandoning their pets because it's very difficult to manage, and this contributes to the growing stray dog population in the country and in the region. And therefore, we present to you all in one platform for all the special needs for your pets. It is called Dog Person. It is tech enabled and AI powered, and this definitely is the future of pet care. This is how Dog Person works. And this is the business model. Uh, Revenues are earned through subscriptions, premium and ordinary, through specialized services that I have listed earlier as well, and through commissions and sales of pet products, grooming tools, vaccine dewormers, over-the-counter drugs, etc. For an additional fee, subscribers will be able to access the premium features listed here. And here, let me tell you why you must invest. As you know, Bhutan is going through a major overhaul. The policies are encouraging and enabling entrepreneurial mindset as well as digital transformation. More than 90% of Bhutanese now own a smartphone, so the time is right for such tech-based apps. We also will be first in the market, so we have the first mover advantage. I explained to you the burden on animal hospitals. Pet owners will be happy to jump onto another option if they are given one. You will see later through the financial papers that this is a scalable and attractive return investment with predictable cash flow from routine subscriptions and the services that we intend to provide. Since COVID, globally, even in Bhutan, pet ownership has increased and people are now more and more willing to spend big amounts on the welfare of their pets. All right, so this is the market segmentation, and just to highlight a few important ones. In geographic, we have the new Gilifu Mindfulness City project coming up. This will be a huge market with a big demand. For demographic, we have elderly pet owners as well as office goers and educated young women who stay at home just to take care of their pets and their children. So you can see there's a huge potential and a huge market already. Now let's look at the market. As we know, our primary market would be pet owners and future pet owners. 35% of people living in urban areas in Bhutan own pets, and with a population of 800,000, if we consider that at least half of these people who own pets spend 500 per month to avail our services in a year, we will be having a revenue of 454 million. The competition that we see are animal welfare organizations in the country as well as the government animal health centers. We also know that there are similar services being provided maybe across the border, but this won't be a major competition. And with regard to animal organizations and government animal health centers, they have their own mandate, like animal health welfare centers look after stray animals, and the government health centers, they are primarily attending complicated cases like surgery. So the niche or the market that we are targeting is totally different. These are some of the global figures, but let me highlight you this figure. 73% of Australians own pets, and as we know, a lot of Bhutanese are now living in Australia, especially in Perth. By year 3, year 4, the plan is to upscale this Dog.People and take it to Australia and slowly expand geographically. This is the growth map in short, but in future, if the regulations allow, currently the animal health services are all provided by government on free and there is no private pets. But in future, if this changes, we will also look into expanding our services to cater to more animals and more pets. Now let's look at the capital. A capital of Wilton 7.4 million, which will be spent mostly on tech app development as well as for operations as well as a mobile vet unit. And of this, 40% will be equity, and what we are asking for here is a 60% loan, which is around less than 4.5 million Bhutanese ngultram. And this is the plan for revenue generation. We start with an 5,000 subscribers in year 1 and an annual increase of 10%, but with a 30% rise in year 5. That is because of our expansion to Australia. Similar for the other sources of revenue. As you can see on the revenue projection here, every year is increasing linearly and substantially. And by year 5, we have more than 17 million and a half in revenue collected. The cash flow you can see is always positive, and if you look at this, by year 4, year 5, we already have a high liquidation which we can reinvest and scale up. Let's quickly see the profit loss projection. As this is a capital efficient with strong recurring revenue streams and strong recurring income from subscriptions and services, there is always a good profit margin. This is the profit projection for the 5 years, and all of these financial figures are provided as appendices. As you can see, between year 1 and year 5, there is a substantial amount of revenue generated and increase in the equity. Now, with all the figures in hand, we calculated the break-even analysis, and as you can see, with just 530 clients, we will be able to break even to cover for the year 1 cost. And 530 clients, I can assure you that we already have it and we will be able to achieve this in less than 3 months. So with all the figures presented, let's remind you again why dog person. On this slide, let me again remind you of the competitive advantages of dog person. With abundance of love and care, me and my co-founder Hari, we created Dog Person, which is available both web-based and as mobile application. We bring you comprehensive services directly to the comfort of your home, ensuring convenience, reduce stress, and fostering a vibrant pet-loving community. We personalize vet care to your loved ones. I am a veterinarian with extensive experience working in Bhutan as well as internationally, and right now I work for one of the top 10 pharmaceuticals company in the world. So we know what we are doing. Needless to remind, this we are now in the age of AI and mobile applications, and this paper recently published has clearly mentioned that mobile apps offer significant value across clinical, educational, and communication domains. Therefore, we believe that we are on the right track and this will add value. This is the future of pet care. With this, I thank you so much for your time and for your investment. Thank you again.